Hey guys, so today was good. Today is actually really long. As you can probably see by the redness, the red and puffiness under my eyes. I've been up for forever. Oh, and by my pink, like I look like I have pink eye right now. Like my eyes are red and swollen and yeah. Anyway, today was really long. It actually feels longer than it was yesterday, even though yesterday's when I had my track meet, but I'll explain why. Actually, right now, okay, so last night I went to bed at about 4 a.m. I actually laid down at 3:55, but I didn't fall asleep until about 4. And then I got up at 7 this morning. So I'm going off of 3 hours of sleep right now because I have had absolutely no sleep since then. And it's midnight. So, one, no, I'm not staying up that late again. This is my second take, because my first take, it said, you've run out of storage, and then I erased all of my recently deleted, because I had like 2 or 3 previous vlogs in there, and now I have like 1.39 gigs available, so, yeah. Anyway, so, okay, during first period, we practiced bandaging the eye, bandaging the head, bandaging amputations, bandaging and splinting broken arms. We did a lot with cravats and gauze and stretch gauze. God knows, I think we probably used like 50,000 stretch gauze and like 50,000 cravats. It was insane. Anyway, then in second period, we had this word unscramble worksheet, which nobody could understand for some reason, and then I'm over here at home like, hey, yeah. But no one in class, at least that were in my group anyway, and there were 5 or 6 of us, could really understand, like, why is this so bad? Well, 1, you're not looking in your book for the terminology, and 2, you're not even looking at a worksheet for your terminology. You actually have to look for terminology. It's not just like cat, dog, bunny, stuff like that where it's just like super easy. Then in third period we had some IXL to do, and I got that done for the most part. There's 2 I did not get done, and that's just because, it's stuff I'm really not all that familiar with and I'm not comfortable with, so yeah. Fourth period, Mr. Camp was nagging me about doing my midterm, which I did do, and I will talk about it in about 30 seconds, but yeah, it was definitely weird how they had us positioned doing that. What? I don't even know what I was talking about. Fourth period. Yeah, Camp was nagging me about doing my midterm. However, I'll get to that here in a second. But yeah, I just went really off for a minute. Other than that, the class was working on bottle rockets. They were having to empty a bunch of Pepsi bottles. Specifically, they didn't have to have Pepsi in it, but it had to be Pepsi brand. And that's just because something with the chemicals in the bottle or the shape of it or something just makes it better, because you can't use Coca-Cola for it. I don't know why. I'm not in the class. I'm just a peer tutor. But, yeah, and fifth period was really long. We did a couple of writing assignments. I finished one from yesterday during class, and then I did the other one closer to the end of class. But I didn't leave school because of it until 5 o'clock. School lets out at 3:30. Because I stayed till late, I couldn't go to track. I mean, I wasn't going to go to begin with just because I'm so exhausted, and he said he was going to have, a very shortened practice. Just because, 1, a ton of people aren't going, and 2, we're all really exhausted. I mean, I didn't get home until after 11 o'clock last night, and then I was up till 4 a.m. doing homework, which I stated like 5 minutes ago, but yeah. Then, after school, Emma and I went to Starbucks. I brought Emma home. I came home. Mom and I went to the store, got some food, and funny thing about food specifically is yesterday Mom was supposed to give me $20 so I can get food, so, I could actually eat dinner. Well, she completely forgot it. She had gotten it out and she had it on her, but she didn't come to my meet yesterday. She was supposed to give me the money either Monday? Yeah, either Monday or Tuesday morning before I went to school. Well, she forgot, and it was in her purse, and then she ended up spending the $20 that she was supposed to give me on groceries earlier. So when we went up to the store, and I got whatever I wanted to get, that's part of the money that she took out of it. Like, out of a $20 bill that she was gonna give me, I kind of just got whatever was left, which was like $10, but yeah. While I was up at the store, I got some Midol as well, and if you don't know what that is, it's medicine that women generally take for their period. However, the other day, I just got my period for the first time since December 10th, and it's like 17 days long generally. So, yeah, I think it may come in handy because I have been cramping like crazy, and that's not normal for me. However, for some reason, it's normal for everyone else. But anyway, other than that, there's only one thing I have to say before I go on. No, hold on. I'm gonna go on first. I am so lost right now, but okay. When I got home, I worked on my homework. I wrote my midterm, and I emailed it to Mr. Camp. I actually did all the homework I would need to do. I did my EMS, I did A&P, I did my algebra. For the most part, there were a couple assignments online that I actually did not know how to do, but there were 5 of them, I think, and there's now only 1 or 2 that I don't have completely finished. 4th period, like I said, for homework, I wrote the midterm, and then for 5th period, like I said, I stayed after school until 5 o'clock so I could do it. So, yeah, that's been my day. I came home, we went up to the store, I got $10, Mom said it was for emergency money, and, yeah. I have been so exhausted, and if you can't tell, I feel like I can barely speak a coherent sentence in English. It's the only language I know fluently, so if I just start yelling in, like, Korean or something, it would be really random, because I don't know any kind of word from Korea, from the Korean language, so, yeah. Anyway, that's pretty much it, and I guess I will just talk to you guys later. See ya.